Good afternoon and welcome to this evening's broadcast of Homewood-Flossmoor versus Whitney Young. This is the home opener for the 2025 season. Looking forward to a great day of baseball today. Weather's about 50 degrees windy. Might get a little bit chilly when the sun goes down, but until then, great weather for baseball. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. For Whitney Young, leading off and playing second base, number 14, Theo Kimmeth. Batting second at shortstop, Kingsley Evan. Batting third, number 19 at first base, Marcus Garten. Batting cleanup at designated hitter, number 30, Ryan Pinkert. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 6, Taki Chronopoulos. In the sixth spot, in right field, number 11, Tristan Merrill. Batting seventh in left field, number 22, Isaac Stolinga. Batting eighth at third base, number 18, Madden Nunn. And in the 9 spot, starting in center field, number 3, Arnie Rosenband. And the starting pitcher for the Dolphins is number 7, Will Carter. Let's check out the starting lineup for the Vikings. It's going to be Henry Hume starting on the mound for the Vikings. Batting first, right fielder Demir Heidelberg. Batting second, left fielder Mateo Morales. Batting third at third base, Evian Rodriguez. Batting fourth at first base, Arthur Stamps. Batting fifth at shortstop, Derek Holmes. Batting sixth at catcher, Mateo Munoz. Batting seventh at designated hitter, James Holly. Batting eighth at second base, Javoris Bohannon. And in the 9th spot in center field, Nick Calamino. Just about ready for first pitch here. Henry Humes, like I said, on the mound. His first start of the season as the first game for the Vikings. And stepping up to the plate for the Dolphins is Kimmeth, a starting second baseman. Umpire signals play ball. Humes comes set. The first pitch of the 25 season. Outside just a bit for a ball. Fastball just off the plate. Hume set. Delivers the second pitch. Nice curveball on the outside. That's called for strike. Count is 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Outside, that's ball 2. Count is 2-1. Vikings finish the would-be state champions Providence Catholic in the regional round of the playoffs. Another pitch from Humes. That one's called a strike. Count's going to be 2-2. Still have not seen a swing from Kimmeth. Like I was saying, the Vikings lost by a score of 2-1 to Providence Catholic. Unfortunate end to the season, but put up a tough fight with the would-be state champions, number 1 team in the state. Here's a pitch from Humes. That's a ground ball right back to him. He fields it, but it bobbles off his glove. Throw to first is not going to be in time. Runner's going to be safe at first. We'll see how they mark that one. Humes got his glove on it, but then bounced over to Rodriguez. Wasn't quick enough to make the play, and Kimmeth will reach first. Strike 1 is called. Up to the plate for the Dolphins, number 8, Kingsley Evans. Swing and a miss. Count is now 0-2. The leadoff hitter on first. We'll wonder if he ever tries to make an attempt for second base. Munoz coming off Tommy John surgery in the offseason. So it's his first start back. There's a line drive to center field coming right at Calamino. He makes the catch. That'll be the first out of the inning as Calamino comes in, makes a nice catch. Looks like he might have misread it for a minute, but then made the adjustment, made the nice catch in center. for the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch from Humes. Nope. Pick off to first. Runners back well in time. Up to the plate for the Dolphins now is Marcus Garton, number 19. He's at first to start the game. Here comes the pitch. Inside, fastball called for a strike. 0-1. Sizable lead for Kemmeth at first. We'll see if Humes bats an eye at him. Pickoff attempt is yet again no good. Count still 0-1. Humes set. The delivery. Curveball lost control of it. Outside and high for ball one. It's 1-1. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Munoz throws way high. That one will go in the center. Kemmeth will stay at second, though. Count is 1-2. Munoz just launched that one over the head of Holmes at shortstop. So runners there easily. 1-2 count. Humes steps off. Humes set the pitch to Garton. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Got the strikeout on the swing for the second out of the inning. Big pitch there from Humes. Make the replay on that one. Fastball right down the plate. Swing and a miss from Garton. So 2 outs now. Runner on second. Ryan Pinkert stepping up to the plate, the designated hitter. Humes comes set. The pitch. Curveball. Nice pitch there from Humes. Just dropped right in the strike zone. It's 0-1. Started high. You saw the batter Pinkert back away, then dropped right in the strike zone. Nothing he could do there. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Here comes from Humes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Back-to-back curveballs from Humes. We'll see if he goes at it a third time. 0-2. 2 outs. Runner on second. Pinkert the batter. Humes comes set. The payoff pitch. Fastball high. Won't do it. It's 1-2. Windy conditions here. We'll see if that plays any effect on the ball game. See Rodriguez had at third, getting blown off a couple times now. Humes comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Curveball swing and a miss. So Humes gets 3 strikeouts in the inning for 3 outs. Sorry, 2 strikeouts. 1 line out to Calamino. So no damage done here in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Demir Heidelberg up first for the Vikings. Starting in right field today. Here's the pitch. Fastball low. It's ball one. Starting on the mound for the Whitney Young Dolphins, number 7, it's Will Carter. 10. Here comes the pitch to Heidelberg. Fouled off back. Going to be 1-1. Heidelberg last season with an average of .336 in 36 games played. There's a chopper to short. We'll see if he can beat it out. Throw to first. In time. A call is out at first. And it's one down for Mateo Morales. Morales in left field. Last season started a lot of games in the middle infield at short or second. This season kind of taking a move to an outfield position in left field. Started to play a little bit of outfield towards last season, but still majority infield. And it looks to be that we'll see him a lot more in the outfield this season. Here comes the pitch from Carter. Fastball outside. That's called for a strike. It's 1-1. One count on Morales. Evian Rodriguez on deck for the Vikings. Here's the pitch. There's another strike called. 1-2 count on Morales. One, two. One out. The payoff pitch. Fastball. Morales is late. It's fouled off hard to the right. It'll stay 1-2. Still 1-2 count on Morales. Here comes the pitch. Curveball in the dirt. It's 2-2. That one's fouled off to the right side of the screen again. It'll stay 2-2. Two count still. One out. Morales at the plate. Carter comes set. Here's pitch. Curveball in the dirt. Mateo Morales swings and misses. It'll be dropped third. Throw to first is in time for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring Evian Rodriguez up to the plate. New face to the team. Transferred from Morgan Park, where he played varsity ball last year. He's starting at third base. Committed to Southern University to play Division I ball a couple months ago. So should be an impact for the team. First pitch was a strike. It's 0-1 on Rodriguez. Carter steps off. Wind blowing his jersey back. Wonder if that has any effect on him. 0-1 on Rodriguez. Quick pitch from Carter is high. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch to Rodriguez. That one hits him. So he'll go to first with a hit by pitch. That'll be the first runner on base for the Vikings this season. Arthur Stamps up now for the Vikings with Rodriguez on first. Holmes on deck for HF. Carter set. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss from Stamps. It's 0-1. Senior. Here comes the pitch from Carter to Stamps. Fastball, that one's fouled back into the net. 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count. Here comes the pitch. Curveball is a bit high. 1-2 still on Stamps. Rodriguez takes his lead off from first. The pitch. Fastball, that one's driven high into right center field. That's going to get down, but it dies right in the grass. Rogers raving Rodriguez home. But he stopped at third. So it's a double for Stamps. Runners will be on second and third for Derek Holmes. That ball was smacked into right center. Outfielders assume it would bounce and roll back. Just went straight into the mud. Didn't move at all, so they had to run up quickly. Surprised Rogers didn't send Rodriguez home. So it'll remain scoreless for the moment. We'll see if Holmes can change that. So Derek Holmes up to the plate for the Vikings, starting at short today. Here comes the pitch from Carter. Fastball high. Holmes checked the swing. He did not go. It's 1-0. One 0 count. Again, runners on second and third. Here comes the pitch. Fastball swing and a miss from Derek Holmes. It's 1-1. Wanted all of that one. Just couldn't quite get a hold of it. It's 1-1. Carter comes set. Pitch. Fastball low. It's 2-1 on home. Wind blowing out towards the left. Munoz on deck for the Vikings. Here's the pitch. Fastball in the dirt. Holmes swings and misses. So it'll remain a 2-2 count on him. Two count. Here's the pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Holmes will strike out looking. That'll be a third out of the inning. It'll remain scoreless. We'll head to the top of the second. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Taki Chronopoulos, starting catcher, stepping up for the Dolphins now. Here's pitch from Humes. Curveball, he's late on that one. Gonna go down the first base line. Humes will run over to first, but Stamps will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Almost a bit of a confusion there. Humes ran over to cover the base. Stamps said he'll take it himself, but they get the first out anyway. So 1 pitch, 1 out so far this inning for Humes. Tristan Merrill up for the Dolphins. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Just a bit outside though. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here's pitch from Humes. Fastball, that one's low. 2-0. Count. Here's pitch to Humes. Fastball, that one's down the middle. It's 2-1. Count. Here's the pitch. There's another fastball down the middle. It's 2-2. Count here for Humes. Here's pitch. Slider on the outside part of the plate. That one's in the dirt. Tagged by Munoz is no good, but he'll throw to first on the drop third. That's the second out of the inning. And so that'll bring up Isaac Stolinga, starting left fielder for the Dolphins. Humes set. First pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. Stolinga's very late on that one. It's 0-1. Another fastball, also called for a strike. 0-2 now on Stolinga. 0-2, 2 outs. Payoff pitch. Curveball, Stolinga super early. Great pitch there by Humes to finish him off. That's the third out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the second. We're still scoreless here at Viking Field. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Mateo Munoz stepping up for the Vikings now. Leading off here at the bottom of the second. He shows bunt. He gets it down, and it's a beauty. Right down the third base line. Not even a chance. He'll get to first with no problem to start off the inning. We'll check the replay on that one. Just a beautiful bunt down the third base line. Too short for the third baseman to get it, but too far left for the pitcher to get anywhere. And far enough down that the catcher couldn't get it either. Just no way to get Munoz out there. So James Holly will step up for the Vikings, the designated hitter. And pinch running for Munoz at first is Jameer Scott. Munoz says the catcher gets a courtesy runner, so Scott fills that position. Ball is in the dirt. It's 1-0. Scott, one of the faster guys on the team. We'll see if he can try to swipe a bag here. Put a runner in scoring position for Holly. 1-0 pitch. There's the fastball on the inside part of the plate. Called for a strike. So 1-1 here on Holly. 1-1 pitch. Pickoff attempt to first. Scott's back in plenty of time. Still 1-1. Here's the pitch. That fastball is high. Holly thought about it for a minute, but it's 2-1. The 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Holly swinging for the fences, but he whiffs on it, so it's 2-2. Two count on Holly. Scott leads off of first. Pickoff attempt. Still nothing doing. Pitch. Fastball high, that gets away from the catcher. Scott already headed towards second, so he gets there easily. It'll be a full count now on Holly with a runner in scoring position. Scott was already headed towards second. Ball got away from the catcher, so he gets second with ease. Almost thought about third, but the ball had bounced right back from the backstop, so didn't have time to take another. Carter comes set. Here's the payoff to Holly. Fastball right down the middle. Caught Holly looking. That'll be the first out of the inning. Boris Bohannon stepping up now for the Vikings. See what he can do with Scott at second. Pickoff. Nothing doing. Almost looked like a balk there from Carter. Carter comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball swing and miss. Sorry, foul ball there from Bohannon. It's 0-1. A 1 count. Scott at second. The pitch from Carter. Curveball in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. It's 1-1. One count. Here's the pitch from Carter. Fastball spiked in the dirt. Blocked again, but it's 2-1. Calamino in the on-deck circle for the Vikings. He's in the 9 hole. And Heidelberg, we're back up to the top of the order after Calamino. Here's the pitch from Carter. Steps off. Two 1 pitch from Carter. Fastball swung and missed by Bohannon. The 2-2 count now. Two count on Bohannon. Here's the pitch. Bohannon fouls it off of his leg. It'll remain 2-2. Two remains the count. Scott leading off second. Bohannon awaiting the 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in the dirt. Scott got a good read on it. He's going to third. Safe with no problem. So it'll be a full count. That ball was in the dirt. Scott had an amazing read on it to get to third. The throw was low, couldn't be picked out. It wasn't much of a close play. So full count. Scott leads off at first. Carter comes set. Here it comes. Fastball. That was driven in the air to left field. That should be deep enough for Scott to tag. He does. The throw home will not be in time. And that'll be the Vikings' first run of the game as well as the season as they take an early 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. So 2 outs now, no runners on for Calamino. Two outs. Calamino starting in center. The 9th spot in the order today as that one's popped up towards left field. It's going to be caught by the left fielder, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. But the Vikings do get on the board as they now lead 1-0. We'll head to the top of the 3rd. 1-0 Vikings. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Hume starts off the inning with a swing and a miss from Madden Nunn. Batting in the 8th spot, he's starting at 3rd base today. Humes comes set, and here's the pitch. High fastball, and Nunn backs away. It's 1-1. Here in the top of the 3rd, Vikings lead 1-0. No hits so far for the Dolphins. All strike 2. So 1-2. Only runner on base for the Dolphins was an early error on the first batter of the game from Humes. Tipped off his glove. Runner got to first. 2-2 now. Two count. Here's a pitch from Hume. Fastball, that one's chopped towards the Dolphins' dugout. It'll remain 2-2. Two count. Payoff from Humes. Fastball right down the middle. Munoz didn't even have to think about it. Didn't even wait for the umpire to make the call before he threw it to first. Vikings toss around as Humes gets his 6th strikeout. I believe 7th strikeout of the game so far. Here's the pitch. Fastball, swing and miss from Arnie Rosenband. So 0-1 count. Popped up. In play, Munoz under it. He makes the catch. Nice play by Mateo Munoz for the 2nd out of the inning. Sorry to correct myself. Humes has 5 strikeouts in the game so far. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 so far here in the third. There's 2 down. Dolphins are back up to the top of the lineup. It's Theo Kimmeth. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, swing and a miss from Kimmeth. It's 0-2. Humes at 33 pitches through 2.2 innings. Here comes the pitch. Curveball high. Kimmeth ducked. It'll be 1-2. One, two count here on Kimmeth. Humes comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, swing and a miss. Or foul tipped. So Kimmeth will just stay alive. Still 1-2. One, two count on the second baseman. Hume is set. Batter calls time as Kimmeth will step out. One, two's fouled off again. That'll remain the count. A 1-2 count here on Theo Kimmeth. Here comes the pitch. Fastball fouled off yet again. So Kimmeth just barely staying alive here. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. That one's fouled off again. Sorry, that was a 7th pitch. So Kimmeth driving Hume's pitch count up. Yes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes. Fastball in the dirt. 2-2. 2-2 count here on Kenneth. Comes in, and here's the pitch. Fastball line to right field. Heidelberg coming in. He got a terrible read on it. And so he'll get on base. Heidelberg slipped a bit there in the outfield. So couldn't make the catch. And Kenneth will be on base for the Dolphins. Kingsley Evans stepping up now for the Dolphins. Starting at shortstop today. Here it comes from Hume. Fastball on the outside part of the plate called for a strike. It's 0-1. A 1 count. Here comes the pitch from Humes. Curveball. That one's in the dirt. Blocked by Munoz. 1-1. On 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball. That one's again down the middle of the plate. 1-2 count now. One, two, the payoff pitch from Humes. Here it comes. Curveball down the middle, called for strike 3. Runner went to second, but that does not matter as Humes gets his 6th strikeout of the game so far. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Vikings still lead 1-0. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Tamir Heidelberg stepping back up for the Vikings. His 2nd at-bat of the game. Here comes the pitch from Carter. Fastball spiked in the dirt well in front of the plate. 1-0. Heidelberg 0 for 1 on the day. Ball 2 now on Heidelberg. It's 2-0. Two-0 count on Heidelberg. Here it comes. Fastball. That one's driven in the air. Deep center field. It's got a chance. It's gone! Damir Heidelberg with the first home run for the HF Vikings this season. A line shot over the center field fence. That ball was smacked, and that'll get the Vikings again on the board. It's 2-0. Just absolutely torched that ball over the center field fence. Nothing anyone could do about that one. So the Vikings take a 2-0 lead now here in the bottom of the third, as Mateo Morales will step up to the plate. Here comes the pitch from Carter. Morales shows bunt. Pulls back no problem, as that one's well over his head. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. That one's lined into right field. And it'll be caught for the first out of the inning. Avian Rodriguez stepping back up for the Vikings now. Starting at third base for the Vikings. Here it comes. Curveball down the middle. 0-1 here on Rodriguez. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another curveball. That one's high, though, so it's 1-1. Fastball down the middle. So it's 1-2 here on Rodriguez. Carter comes set. Payoff pitch. Curveball, that one's chopped towards first base. Carter going to field it. He does. Touches first base on his own for the second out of the inning. Arthur stamps up now for the Vikings. One 0 count here on Stamps. He calls for time, steps out. Call 2 on Stamps. Here's pitch. That fastball is just a bit low, but it's still called for a strike. 2-1. Here's pitch. Inside. That's a ball. 3-1. That one's grounded in between short and third. It'll get through as Stamps is on with the single. Pitch, curveball outside on Holmes. It's 1-0. Here comes the pitch to Holmes. That one's lined up the middle under the legs of the second baseman. They're waving Stamps home. He'll get it home with ease. The Vikings are up 3-0 on a single from Derek Holmes. Just right under the legs of the second baseman, Kimmeth. And that'll bring up Mateo Munoz now for the Vikings. Holmes on first. That one's chopped towards shortstop. Munoz, a pretty fast runner. We'll see if he can beat it. No, he cannot. The throw's on time for the third out of the inning, but not before the Vikings scratch 2 on the board with Heidelberg's home run as well as Holmes' single. We'll go into the top of the fourth. Vikings lead 3-0. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Here comes the pitch from Humes. Check swing. Did not go. It's 1-1. Two count now. All 4 now. Ryan Pinkert stepping up now for the Dolphins. Humes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. That one's grounded down the left field line. Foul. Pickoff attempt to first. Nothing doing. Popped up. Morales in left, moving back. He'll make the catch, no problem, for the first out of the inning. Garton will stay at first. Humes comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner of the plate. Called for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch from Humes. Here it is. Grounded and chopped foul. Down the left field line. It's 0-2. Garton leads off at first. Chronopoulos at the plate. The starting catcher for the Dolphins. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball in the dirt, but stopped by Munoz. One, two count. You set the pitch. Curveball outside part of the plate. It's 2-2. One out for the Vikings. Here it comes. Fastball just a bit high. It'll be 3-2. Three-two count. Here comes pitch. Fastball. That one's grounded to second. Bohannon will field it. Toss to second. Runners called safe. So they get no outs. On the grounder, it'll be runners on first and second. One out. So runners on first and second, one out. Vikings do lead 3-0. Humes comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, that one's fouled. That one got Munoz. It's a 0-1 count. Oh, 1 count. Here's pitch. Fastball. Caught by Humes. Tossed back to first for a double play. Liner caught directly by Humes. Runners both went on contact. Humes was easily able to get the double play as he tossed it back to first. So he gets out of the jam. No run scored for the Dolphins. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Vikings lead 3-0. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. We're back. Bottom of the fourth here. New pitcher for the Dolphins. It's Charlie Hockman. James Holly stepping up for the Vikings. Wind up from Hockman. Here's the pitch. Pitch down the middle. Called for a strike. Gets 0-1 on Holly. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball in the dirt. 1-1. Grounder to first by Holly. Fielded easily. Touched the bag. It's the 1 out. Hey, turn off the Wi-Fi. You got it? Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside. Just a bit too far outside, though. It's 1-1. Here comes the pitch. That one's grounded to third. Bobbled. Throw to first. Won't be in time. Bohannon will be safe on the E5. So 1 out. Runner on first for Nick Calamino. Here comes the pitch from Hockman. Fastball high. Almost got away from the catcher, but a nice stop saves it. It's 1-0 on Calamino. Here comes the pitch from Hockman. Another high fastball, but that one's called for a strike. One count. Bohannon leads off a first. Here comes the pitch. Fastball high. Calamino chops it to short. Throw to first is in time. Nice scoop by the first baseman for the second out of the inning. So stepping up now is Demir Heidelberg. In his last at bat, absolutely smacked the ball over the center field fence, well over 300 feet for a solo shot. That one put the Vikings up 2-0. We'll see if he can do something of the same here with 2 outs. Slider down the middle, called for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Bohannon leads off a second. The pitch from Hockman. Fastball inside. It's called for strike 2 on Heidelberg. Time called by the catcher. That one popped into center field. Shouldn't be a problem, and it is not. It is caught for the third out of the inning. So nothing across the board for the Vikings this inning. We'll head to the top of the fifth. It's still a 3-0 game. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Isaac Salinga stepping up for the Dolphins now. Humes coming in for his 5th inning of work. Held the Dolphins to no hits through the first 4. We'll see if that trend will continue. Or no, I'm sorry, it's Antonio Brown replacing Humes on the mound. As the first pitch is called for a strike. Here comes second. Fastball, that one's outside. 1-1. So Humes in 4 innings of work, as that one's called for strike 2. Humes in 4 innings of work, 3 hits allowed, 1 walk with 6 strikeouts. Pretty good stat line through 62 pitches. As that ball, it's 2-2. So probably the thought not to waste his arm too much here on opening day. Satisfied with the job he did. 2-2 count here on Salinga. Brown comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball, that one's chopped to the left, foul. The count is 2-2. Brown is set. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Brown gets his first strikeout of the day. None up to the plate now for the Dolphins. 1 out. That pitch is low. So it's 1-0. One 0 pitch from Brown. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. Nearly hit. None. It's 2-0. Two 0 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle. 2-1 on none. Two 1 pitch from Brown. Here's just a bit low. It's 3-1 on none now. Here comes the pitch from Brown. There's fastball, chopped to first. Stamps will get it. He'll hustle to first. Call Brown off. He says, I got it on my own for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs now. Arnie Rosenband up now for the Dolphins. It's 1-0. That curveball was a bit inside. Brown comes set. Here's pitch. Fastball, that one's high. It's 2-0. That one's inside and high. It's 3-0. That's a fastball right down the middle. So Brown gets a strike. It's 3-1. Three 1 pitch from Brown. It's fastball. Grounded to second. Bohannon fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the third out of the inning. So Brown goes 1, 2, 3. Quick, easy inning. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Your Vikings lead 3-0. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. So bottom of the fifth here. Vikings lead 3-0. Mateo Morales stepping up for the Vikings. Wind up. Here comes the pitch. Morales shows spun. He gets it down. It's another good one. Third base fields it cleanly. Throw to first. Is in time. He's called out for the first of the inning. Evian Rodriguez up now for the Vikings. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Rodriguez. Went about halfway. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss again from Rodriguez. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 count on Rodriguez. Curveball down the middle, called for strike 3. That'll be the second out of the inning. One count on Stamps. 2 outs. Holmes on deck for the Viking. Here comes the pitch. That one's driven in the air deep towards center field. Wind might have killed it as the center fielder makes the easy catch. That's the third out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the 6th. Vikings still up 3-0. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Theo Kimmeth up now for the Dolphins. Brown back out for a second inning work for the Vikings. Vikings still lead 3-0 here in the top of the 6th. Here comes pitch from Brown. Fastball, that one's fouled back. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch from Brown. Here it is. That one's grounded short. Holmes will field it cleanly on the run. Throw to first. Nice play by Derek Holmes for the first out of the inning. We'll check the replay on that one. On the run, fielded it. Threw it off balance. Get the first out of the inning. Great play to save a hit from the leadoff hitter. Kingsley Evans up now for the Dolphins. There's a fastball on the outside part of the plate, called for a strike. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch from Brown. Another fastball inside. 0-2. No balls. 2 strikes here on Evans. Brown with the payoff pitch. There's a fastball, or maybe a changeup in the dirt. Swing and miss by Evans for the second out of the inning. Garton up now for the Dolphins. 2 down, no one on base. Here comes the pitch. The fastball, little low and outside, called for ball 1. Here comes the pitch. There's a high fastball, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, that one's grounded up the middle. Bohannon got a piece of it, but couldn't make the play. So it's going to be a 2-out single there for Garton, and that'll bring up the designated hitter, Ryan Pinker, up to the plate. Here comes the pitch. Inside. Almost hit him. It's ball 1. Ball in the dirt. Runner goes. Steal. They did not get him. Holmes had it in his glove, but dropped it at the last second. Munoz goes up, talks to Brown. 2-0 count, 2 outs, runner on second. Brown set, here comes the pitch. Fastball low, gets away from Munoz. Runner will get all the way to third now, and it's a 3-0 count. Brown set, here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle. It's 3-1. High inside fastball. Brown might have gotten lucky there as it's called for strike 2, full count. Full count. A payoff pitch. Here it is. Fastball in the dirt. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. So it'll be runners at the corners now. Taki Chronopoulos stepping up for the Dolphins now. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Vikings lead 3-0. '25. Savage coming out to pinch run for Pinkert. Brown comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fastball low and away. It's 1-0. Timeout called. Coach Vince going out to talk to Brown. Hopefully get him out of this inning with no runs allowed. Brown comes set, 1-0 pitch. That one's a bit high, so it's 2-0. Two-0 pitch from Brown. Here it comes. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. That one's called for a strike. It's 2-1. Two one count. Here comes the pitch. Another fastball on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't tell you. I don't know. He 2-2. So it was a strike. Yes. 2-2 count now. Here on Chronopoulos. Pitch from Brown. Fastball fouled back. Off the net. It'll remain 2-2. So a 2-2 count. Here's a pitch from Brown. Swing and a miss. Antonio Brown gets the strikeout, gets out of the jam. So the Dolphins remain scoreless. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Vikings still lead 3-0. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Derek Holmes up now for the Vikings. Wind up. Here's the payoff for the leadoff pitch. Called for ball one. Hockman winds up. Here's the pitch to Holmes. Fastball down the middle. It's strike one. Wind up. 1-1 pitch from Hockman. Here it comes. That one's lined to left center field. It's going to get down. Holmes on his way to second. It's going to be a close play. Slide in. He's safe. So Derek Holmes with a leadoff double for the Vikings. And that'll bring it'll bring Mateo Munoz to the plate with a runner in scoring position. No outs. That ball got in the outfield, didn't roll a ton. But Holmes had his mind set on two. Throw was a bit off. So luckily he got him there safely. Hockman, here's the pitch to Munoz. Offline. Throw back to second. Nearly gets Holmes. But he gets back in time. It's 1-0 on Munoz. Here comes the pitch. Bunt shown again. It's again high. So 2-0 now on Munoz. Hockman set the 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Bunting again. That one's foul, so 2-1. Two-one count on Munoz. Holmes taking his lead from second. Hockman comes set. And the pitch. Holmes goes. Munoz gets the bunt down. Going to be a tough play for Hockman, but he does make it. So Munoz out at first, but Holmes does advance to third. Puts a runner only 90 feet away for James Hawley. Hawley up to bat. Bohannon on deck. We'll see if the Vikings can get a bit of assurance going into the seventh. Here comes the pitch to Hawley. High outside fastball called for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the pitch. Outside fastball. It's 2-0. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. Down the middle, it's called for a strike. So it's 2-1. Here comes 2-1. Curveball, that one smacked in the air, deep left field. Left fielder going back. Off the wall! Hawley will go to second. Holmes will score on the RBI double from James Hawley. That ball was sky high in the air. So Hawley drives one across on the double. He'll be in scoring position for Jovoris Bohannon. That pitch was outside, so Hawley took it to left field. Just what he should do. And gets the RBI as well. Vikings are going to pinch run for James Holly. It's going to be Kamen Robertson going out there and running for Holly. Pickoff attempt to second. Robertson back in plenty of time. Count 2-1 on Bohannon. Here comes the pitch. Fastball down the middle. So that'll bring the count. It's 2-2. Count. Here's the pitch. That one's driven in the air, deep left center field. Center fielder going towards left. He makes the catch. Robertson does not tag. He stays at second. So that's the second out of the inning. So 2 outs. Calamino stepping up to the plate for the Viking. Here comes the pitch. Slider down the middle of the plate. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. That one's high and away. 1-1. Now on Calamino. Here comes the pitch to Calamino. That one's lined down the right field line. Fair ball. Robertson being waved home. He'll score with ease. Calamino on his way to second. He's in there with a double. Robertson will score. It's 5-0 Vikings. So Vikings with 2 runs of insurance here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll see if Heidelberg can add on any more. Heidelberg hit by a pitch. So he'll jog right on to first. And it'll be runners on first and second for Mateo Morales. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch to Morales. That one's high. It's 1-0. Count on Morales. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. That one's grounded short. Fielded easily. Toss to second. Will be in time. So we'll head to the top of the 7th as the Vikings look to close this one out. It's 5-0 Vikings lead. You're watching HF Viking Baseball. Back here in the top of the 7th. Antonio Brown coming back out for his 3rd inning of work. Looking to close this one out. One 0 count. Inside fastball, it's 2-0. Thank you. 2-0 count. Here comes the play. That one's driven into right field. Heidelberg slips. He's going on. That one will get down. He slips again in right. So that'll be a hit for Romero. And Stolengo will come up to the plate. Stolenga up to the plate. One on, nobody out. Ground comes set. The pitch. Fastball high, almost got away from Munoz. But doesn't, it's 1-0. Ground comes set. Here's pitch. Fastball on the ground. Voris to second to first. Not in time. So they do get one on the play. Stolenga too quick for them to double him up, though. So Madden Nunn will come up to the plate with 1 on, 1 out. Brown comes set. Pick off attempt to first. Almost got him. Quick move there by Brown. Nearly got Stolenga. But just off. Another pickoff attempt. That one was close. But Stamps bobbled it. Brown comes set. Here's the pitch. Batter called time. Brown comes set. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner of the plate. Oh, thought that one was a strike. I guess just a bit outside. So 1-0. The pitch from Brown, here it comes. Fastball. That one's down the middle, and that one is a strike. So it's 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Brown. High inside, it's 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Fastball inside, that one called for a strike. It's 1-2. One, two count. Here comes the pitch. That one's popped in the air to right field. Heidelberg on the run. But Calomino calls him off. He makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And the Vikings are 1 out away from their first win of the season. Arnie Rosenband up now for the Dolphins. That one's grounded in between short and third. It'll get through. So the Dolphins aren't dead yet. And that'll bring up the top of the order. It's Theo Kimmeth. Brown comes set. Here comes the pitch. Fastball. That one's popped into center. Calamino coming in. He makes the catch. And the Vikings get their first win of the season as they shut out the Whitney Young Dolphins 5-0. Henry Humes with 4 innings of shutout pitching. Antonio Brown finished it off for him with 3 more. So the Vikings finish off the game 5-0 as they are now 1-0 on the season. We look forward to seeing you Wednesday as the Vikings take on Montini at Montini. That game will not be live streamed, but you can follow it on Twitter or Game Changer for the Vikings. Thank you so much for watching today. Vikings picked up for their first win of the season in opening day here at home.